Hello, Sat Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Long War XCOM Edition with me, BlueAnkylo, and Twitch chat. Gotta include them. They're having a good time today, by the way. So, last episode we had a kind of cheesy Exalt mission, which was good. It was a nice confidence booster. We've got a fair bit of money. It's almost the end of the month, so we're going to spend some. Now, the timing isn't perfect, because what I'm going to do is improve our satellites specifically. And you want to generally time these so the satellites go up near the end of the month so that you get the bonuses and you don't have to worry about them getting shot down. But, whatever. So this will give us, essentially, +1, and then because of the link, +2. We're going to put a alien containment down here once that's finished, at the end of the month, basically. And we're going to actually buy 3 satellites right now because our North American satellites just keep getting shot down. And we're going to have 2 more. I've decided to go rescue South America. The bonuses are pretty good. They'll make us a fair bit more money, or we'll spend less in upkeep. We will get research credits once we start capturing stuff, which is what we're about to start doing. And we always have abduction missions. So this, I don't know how much money this will make us in the course of the game. But, you know, there's usually 3 to 5 or so abduction missions per month. At least until you can shoot down abductors. So, that could be a fair bit of money. Like, if each mission was, say, $80 or $100, that's, you know, maybe $20 times 3 or 4 a month. That's an extra $80 a month. That's certainly worth a bonus. Like, that's a solid perk. Even if it's only $80 a month. Considering how much you get from that's an entire country's worth of income, basically, is what I'm thinking. So that's what we're going to do. Let's do it. Spending all of our money. Now, that does mean we're probably going to want to consider expanding our interceptors before long. 1 for the US, 2 for South America. We need to build arc throwers and the alien containment next month. And I think that's all the big purchases. We're also getting really close to squad size upgrades. So we have a lot of stuff to spend money on, but hopefully we'll make enough to get all the stuff that I'm planning on. I am expecting that the laser cannon aircraft are going to be strong. So to cover South America, I might just go 2 and 2 to start with and see how that works. And then upgrade it to 3 laser cannon ships each. Now, we will have to pay not quite this much. Once we get the United States satellite back up, this will go down and the cost, the upkeep will go down a little bit. So, you know, we'll wait till that's up and then we'll order a couple more interceptors, build a couple more laser cannons, and we'll hopefully 3 in each is enough to protect our satellites, really. Okay, that's the plan. Let's see what happens. Plans are kind of doomed to failure in Long War. See if we get anything crazy at the end of the month. You know, at this point in the game, Illyrium is really important later on, but I think that 120 is more valuable now than 12 Illyrium is going to be in 3 months. Because we don't really use Illyrium for anything at the laser level. Once we get to, like, Pulse, and especially Plasma, Illyrium is very important. But that's a long way off. And 120 now means good stuff. Also, I need to remember, tomorrow, I want to try a scan. I don't know. I've had horrible timing with scanning. We have not scanned once yet. We keep getting money stolen from Exalt. But I would like to try a scan before the new month because the price resets at the beginning of the month. So we'll wait. Or we'll go do a council transmission. So I'll completely forget about that anyway. Oh, this is Confounding Light. Now this is a... Yeah, so this is the train mission. Okay. I think in my previous series, the Long War 13, Beta 13 edition, I think we failed that. So we need to do better this time. Because actually capturing that battleship would be amazing. Alright, well, that's the mission. So we probably want a pretty high-level crew, and also mobile. Because time is of the essence. So let's see. I do like to bring a sniper on these, because you can put them on top of the... you can put them on the back of the train and basically shoot from across the map. Pretty good line of sight. Hey, Sminchkin. Did I miss something in chat? There's been a lot of chat. I haven't been following it too closely. We're probably not going to bring rockets. Maybe an engineer. At least a quick engineer. Speedy... Quick infantry is a good idea. I mean, we always want at least one medic. Gunners have to set up before they shoot, so I don't know... I don't know for sure if I'm going to go that route. Wish I had more crew ready to go. So Van Dorn... might bring him. I've got a lot of people fatigued, and I don't want to bring rookies on this mission. I know I need to train more people up, but this is not a good training mission. I guess we're going to have to bring an engineer. I don't even need the heat warheads. There's probably just going to be Thin Men, Seekers, and Mutons. I think. Unless they've changed it. You never know. The Long War devs love to change stuff on you. This is a Sapper Ranger. Well, Ranger is better than Heat for this mission. Is there any other engineers? All the way down to Lance Corporal. No. I'd rather bring, you know, relatively well-promoted guys and gals. I might bring 2 infantry, because I don't think this is a good gunner mission. Well, yeah, I don't know. An assault would be nice. We don't have any scouts. Again, no scouts. How many scouts do we have? 1, 2... Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scouts. How many snipers do we have? 1, 2, 3... We have 3 snipers and 5 scouts, and I still can't get enough scouts. Well, we either bring a fatigue scout, like Pixel, or Sir Werakim. He's our operative scout, generally. Which is also trouble, because I want to kind of start a covert op again in another day. Man, I just cannot get enough scouts. It's these guys that are out for so long, that's the problem. 26 days, 20 days. We have to bring a scout. Alright, I think Van Dorn gets to be a scout this time. He's not the fastest scout in the world, but I need a scout. We're going to have probably Mutons dropping in on automatic overwatch, so I don't need any more gunslinger scouts right now. Alright, scout, engineer, sniper, infantry, medic. I don't have an assault. Assaults are good. I need run and gun. I don't have, like... I'm so low on good troops. Well, I guess we're bringing a specialist assault, and neither of them are very quick. Let's bring the one with more accuracy, I guess. And then finally... I feel like this is a fairly weak team for what I was expecting. Maybe just a second infantry. Or a gunner. You know what? A speedy gunner can get into position good enough. Maybe that'll work. When I say speedy, they mean they still wear really heavy weapons, but 12 is enough to keep up, hopefully. Alright, let's make sure everyone's equipped, and then we'll get this mission rolling. I find smoke on a sniper is reasonable, although eventually it will be scope plus sight probably, but for now that'll work. No ranger infantry yet. We'll see how Alice does. We've got a medic who's got smoke and mirrors for emergencies. Pretty good aim. You can have a real rifle. Engineer with really good aim. Definitely gets a real rifle. Lots of grenades. The repair is not going to do us anything, unfortunately, but one of these days we'll get an arc thrower. I promise. I think we'll give Dorn a flashbang. It's likely we're going to have to break some overwatches and rush forward to get all of the activations on time, so that'll help. And then a little bit more aim never hurts. The assault. First run with our new assault. Oh, bringing a specialist assault is scary. You can bring a flashbang as well. Yeah, the vest is fine. You've got good base HP, and I really do need that mobility, so that's good. Chat really wants a ball pit. So, YouTube, now you know what chat's been harassing me about for the last, like, 5 hours. They want a ball pit in the XCOM facilities. You guys in comments can let them know what you think. Alright, we're ready to go. Oh, wait, I should bring maybe a spare medkit. Oh, we got a spare medkit. We're good. Alright, well, hopefully we can pull this one off. Actually, I might say we're going to pull this one off, because the last series, we missed out on the Battleship Assault, which is a custom map that you don't see ever, basically, except for this one time. So even if we fail it, I might end up just reloading it until we get it right, because it's kind of a cool thing to do, and unless I make some horrible mistakes, if the game just cheats me out of it, I'll probably just redo it. We can always restart the mission, basically. Alright, 10 turns. 10 turns.
The alien battleship is currently on course for the city.
Now, if I remember correctly, for the most part, the drop-in mutons won't show up until we start hitting the switches. So there are, like, cheese strategies where you line one person up on each one and then activate them all in the same turn. You know, the ultimate in cheese, but there's probably thin men over there. There's always thin men right here on this mission. Need one more mobility. That's a really good corner there. Scout medic, go. See, there's always a thin man over there. Now, if we can kill the thin men on one round, I'll be pretty happy. The Seekers, we get a couple overwatches, we'll be fine. So, someone with hollow targeting. This is a good Van Dorn attack. You know, I'm also thinking, how many squares? We could possibly flank him. Can we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Uh-oh. I think we need to get here to flank him. And be able to see him, basically. Yeah, I don't know about this. Like, I'm willing to stand out in the open and hope that we shoot him. Or hope that we can see him, basically. But I don't know... I don't know if we're actually going to have line of sight from here. Oh! Apparently I, like, totally miscounted. And we don't get a flank anyway. Oh, no! I was counting 15. I think it's actually 17 or 18 is the number. Whatever. Looks like we probably just kill him if we're a little bit lucky here. Good enough. We got a little bit lucky. I almost certainly could have put someone right here and got the flank shot. I just forgot the number of squares of vision. I apologize to everyone for not knowing that kind of detail perfectly. secret hint joke. I don't really care about that kind of stuff. Sorry if it's a little bit laggy. My CPU use spiked up to 100% there. Almost never happens when I'm playing this game. Hopefully everything is smooth enough now. That's a little bit weird. Something about this map is really sucking up a lot of resources.
That's affirmative.
Let's switch over to the laser pistol. Sort of group everyone up for the Seekers, basically. No, if I dash up to there, that's a good spot, but... yeah, we are definitely having some lag problems here. But I don't want to activate another pod accidentally. We got Opportunist. The first Seeker will take a good hit, probably. Wonder what is with this map specifically that's causing my frame rates to drop. I haven't dropped anything on the uploads, but it's like the encoding process is difficult. Either that or something is going on in the background I don't know about. Good deal.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Now the other one didn't show up yet, but you can deal with that. In fact, hold on. I'm getting like, I don't know if you can hear it. Getting like crackly sound effects too. Let me just pause the video for YouTube. I'll join these up later on. Heyo again, YouTube. We're back. All I had to do was close Firefox. Something memory leaky. Anyway, what was I saying? There's still one Seeker. Oh no, that was a misclick. That was a sloppy finger. So, right, there's still one Seeker out there. And we really don't have time to be doing misclicks, so that's kind of annoying.
Move into position.
Apparently this is a spare I never even named. It's kind of like a sign that you're a red shirt.
That's affirmative.
I have no idea if they're to the right or the left. I don't think we got any sound pings, did we? Other than the fact that there's a Seeker out here somewhere. Okay, medic.
Roger that.
No, we won't be installing Internet Explorer. That much is for sure.
Headed there now.
Actually, should probably Overwatch with the laser pistol rather than the less useful other one. Now, I like to put the sniper up here. I'm a little bit worried about the Seeker. But even if the sniper gets strangled for a round, I'm sure the rest of the team can deal with it. But that's nice. That's a pretty nice spot, I find. And then let's bring our gunner a little bit closer. Actually, he might have had an angle on any Seeker that went for the sniper from back there. I believe there's actually a mod for Long War that shows line of sight for your characters. I think, like there's a little overlay or something. I probably should try it out, because I have fought with line of sight for a very long time, where odd things block it, and you never know the exact number of squares you get. Oh, perfect. Good work, team.
Toasted.
Alright, well, this is a good start. Let's start moving forward. This seems like a good starting spot.
X-ray spotted.
Yeah, again, one thin man. It's not that bad. Of course, he flies away. What's with the 35%? Sheesh. I guess he's... oh, pistol. I'm like, yeah, what's wrong with that? Alright, 60's more reasonable. Not a whole lot more reliable, to be honest. I think we start with one of these shots. I suppose technically heat ammo would work on Seekers. They're just not really dangerous enough to worry about, usually. Let's start with the scout shot, because this will apply hollow targeting. Or kill it, you never know. Strike rifles do a lot of damage. Not quite enough. Let's put my medic in full cover.
This is the train we're going to be using to
Yeah, central.
Shh. It's not ideal, but we'll have to place each of the transponders in a fixed position in order to ensure the signal strength.
Alright, 2 for 2.
Dead and gone.
I wish our engineer had hollow targeting, because I would definitely do that. Oh, I was hoping we could blow up his cover. Wouldn't that be awesome? Because then the sniper would have a really good shot. You could theoretically run and gun, but yeah, it's not that good. I get the feeling we're going to get some acid spray. Well, War Raider, maybe you get the kill. I don't know. It's unlikely. This guy's got a lot of HP. This is a... This guy's got a lot of stuff. He's got Sprinter, Acid, Executioner. That's not going to help him, though. Alright. You never know. Maybe. Yeah, you know. I know. I know. I don't want to group people up because I kind of think I know what's coming.
Okay.
Can't actually see you from there, so Overwatch, if he comes into line of sight, an opportunist might be enough to take him out. And then our... Is it dangerous? Do you think we'll activate another pod by moving up this far? I think we'll be okay. Do we take that shot? It won't... There's no way that will kill him. He might even be able to flank Peter. You know what? You can Overwatch. That might help hold him back a little bit.
Double time.
If this activates something, I'm going to be really mad. Alright. We did kill his secret group, so it's not too bad. What you gonna do, Mr. Thin Man? That's a good hit. Solid damage there. Oh, this guy double moves even. Alright, that's about best case scenario, honestly. Alright. We don't have a lot of time. We got to keep moving. I'm not going to cheese the system by waiting on these things. I'm going to activate them right away and just deal with whatever drops down.
Good. That transponder is in place and operational. Once the rest are deployed, they'll begin transmitting a signal to
The
confuse alien
Thin Man
navigation.
cannot
If
be on
everything goes according
Overwatch
to plan,
because
the signal should pull the battleship off course,
reasons.
giving
No,
us a
because
prime opportunity for an
we
ambush.
saw him double move. If we can move forward enough to see him, the sniper should have a shot.
Moving out.
See if Peter can find him. Yeah. Yeah, 80% definitely worth it. Alright, that's the sniper I wanted to see.
Ready to engage.
Do some reloads.
Moving out.
Kind of expecting some mutons to drop in.
I'm on it.
Definitely want to get my gunner to move much, much closer.
Already there.
Our scout. Just smash those windows. Yeah, I want everyone in the train, basically.
Affirmative, Commander.
I don't know if they're going to drop in on the left or the right, so...
Ready to engage hostile targets.
And then our medic.
Yes, Commander.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Feels like we're making good time so far, but we'll see how it goes.
Looks like they were air-launched from the battleship. Expect new contacts any
Coolest
minute.
drop-in animation in the
The alien
game.
battleship is still on a direct course for the city, Commander.
There's our mutons. Of course, he drops in just out of vision on the roof. The sniper will have a really good shot if we can see him without losing anybody. This is why I had to make Van Dorn a scout. I'm hoping that from here we can see that muton. But I have no idea.
That location. Enemy spotted.
Yeah, good. Whew. And lightning reflexes. Sure. One of these days, that 10% is going to fail us, and you're just going to be killed. Oh, this guy's toast. I forgot about Intimidate. It's been a while. We haven't fought a lot of mutons. Oh, Van Dorn. He's losing control of the situation. Alright. Panic chain is bull crap. That was our assault.
Heading out.
I'd rather kill this guy with the engineer. This way my sniper can reload.
Taken care of.
But I was saving that shot just in case we needed it. Alright, guys.
Moving to position.
I'm not happy about the panicking.
Ready to engage.
Stepping off.
We are kind of in a rush here, you
On
know.
my way. Targets.
We've killed 2 pods in the first drop down. There's going to be a couple more drop-ins. Probably at least 2 more pods. And we're halfway through the mission. Bull. Stupid Van Dorn. At least our assault recovered fairly quickly.
I'm on it, Commander.
Keep rolling, Strike One. You've got 2 transponders left.
Yeah, I know.
Moving out.
This is dangerous. That's not a safe move by any stretch, but I need... We need to make good progress, basically, if we want to actually finish this mission.
Location confirmed.
Heading to that location.
Lots of places to move next turn if we need to. Let's get a steady weapon ready. Seekers are going to drop in and kill my sniper. That's what always happens when I do this strat.
Commander, we're running short on time. That
Look,
battleship is
Central.
still on a direct course for
It's
the
not
city.
my
We
fault
have
the
to get
crew
moving.
are panicking. They shot a muton, and then they panic. If it wasn't for that, our scout would be up here. Alright, I think it's highly likely we're going to activate something on the next move. But,
Aye, aye,
let's see.
Commander.
Maybe not.
You're almost there. Only 1 transponder left to be activated.
Given that we've got a run and gun ready to go, I think we've got a pretty good chance on this one.
Heading out.
We did activate... Well, actually not activate. We got that sneaky sight that doesn't activate. We can activate with a shot, which, you know, at 100%, this is worth taking. This is definitely 1 thin man down. And then he's got his buddies, but that's activating on our terms. One free kill, basically. Now we should be expecting a drop-in from Muton friends. These guys are a long way away.
On the move.
We are getting quite spread out here, unfortunately.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The one that they can see, the assault, is in full cover. So there's that much.
Already there.
I'm gonna get my gunner up closer.
Roger, I've got eyes on.
Scout is way too far back.
Heading out.
Now I wouldn't be too surprised if they threw down some acid on us, but we'll try to get a couple Overwatches ready here.
Strike one's position, Commander.
That's why we put full cover on the front sort of line. Alright, come on team. If we could get a kill here. Yeah. If. Big if.
Miss the target.
Should be opportunist shot. Yeah! Barely, but good enough.
They're starting to lose ground.
This is working out really well so far. I'm thinking we can do this without too much worry. Sniper should have this guy dead to rights. I don't know about this one. So you can see him or him. Scary position for the sniper. This is almost a good kill, but not guaranteed. That shot, again, we would need a crit to get the kill. I think we take this shot first, see what happens. I'd rather use a scout... Wait a second, does he have covering fire? I don't know. See, that's the problem. These guys could have covering fire. I think we have to use the scout first, just in case they have covering fire. And I don't know about what we're going to do with that one, to be honest. Alright. Good luck, Peter Van Dorn. That did nothing. That did nothing! That'll do something. No more Overwatch for you. Alright. Can we flank that one? Or even see him with anyone that's... Can we take this shot now? If it was a crit, that would have helped. This is what I'm most worried about, though. I guess we take this shot, see what happens. Oh, yeah. Good work, sniped. Because if we missed that, I don't know how I was going to keep the sniper alive. But we got him, so we're good. There is an almost dead muton on the roof and a thin man who's going to be freaking right out pretty quick. Pretty sure we can see him from here. It's not 100%. Yeah, 73. Come on, medic. Yeah. Alright, so... I could technically run and gun right now and finish this, which is not a bad idea.
Heading there now.
It's not the best shot I ever did have.
I'm rolling.
That would have been a flank if you could move and shoot, but unfortunately, that's too much to ask for. Do we take this shot at 55? No, we opportunist it.
I've got my eyes on.
And I would not be terribly surprised if there's still another pod. So let's not... We've got 3 turns. We don't need to be stupid. We can run and gun next turn if we need to. We'll still be able to make it easily. Oh! Long War! freaking Long War. I didn't move any further past our previous players. Still, though, they've managed to screw me.
Moving to firing position. Moving out.
12%. They're too far away. I don't think you have, like, Gunslinger. You're, like, a specialist. It's actually a pretty good shot, but there's almost no way you'd actually get a kill anyway, so... The idea is put him on Overwatch. At least he's in cover.
The alien ship is almost in position to attack.
I'm so mad about that activation. That is so... I knew there was somebody up there, but I thought, yeah, we can totally move someone right here. That's safe, right? Okay, this guy double moved. There's 3, I think. What are they gonna do? Looks like that was a miss. Yeah. This is a bad spot to be in. We're really lucky they're shooting at our assault rather than our potentially flanked infantry. Also, the assault is like a specialist, so whatever. Okay, well, oh yeah, that was the assault. Wow, you're lucky to be alive. Oh, these guys. Alright, we should have a flank on this one easily. I mean, I wish we had better than 85%, but... Come on, Peter Van Dorn. There we go, good.
I won't go down without a fight.
I love the fact that he's got custom dialogue. Yeah, we're gonna take this shot with the sniper. This is the most annoying one that's down there right now. Beautiful. This one's basically dead. That one's gonna be a little bit harder to get to. Probably take that shot, or maybe even just suppress. Let's go for a medic kill. Just to get the medic some XP. I do find it difficult to get enough experience to level up medics as much as some of the other classes. Maybe until they get Psi and they start doing better Psi stuff. I'm not going to activate that yet, but I will. We got enough time. I think we're just going to suppress here. We should have a shot. It's not great. The suppression applies holo targeting and guarantees that that guy can't do a whole lot next turn. Even though I could have just taken the shot and hoped for luck. What do you think is going to happen when you start hoping for luck, huh? Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Missed the target. Yes, Commander.
I'm getting sketchy performance again. Something about this map still causing problems. Either that or Twitch chat is causing problems.
Need a resupply. Damn it!
You got it. All of the transponders are now transmitting. Now you just need to activate the train's drive system.
There's no way he can even see you there.
Heavy X-ray activity in that area. Enemy forces are likely closing on your location.
Yeah, he was suppressed. He should not be able to hit anything.
That train moving on the double. We have a new objective.
Alright, I think we got it. With one turn remaining, we should win. With one Thin Man, we're going to get that kill first. Oh, maybe we're not. I was hoping we had another laser murder. We'll take the shot for the medic. It's 83%. Haha. Joke's on me. We'll go for the kill this time, rather than the suppress. Because there is no next turn. We can take 2 shots, or we can move up. Would it be a flank from here? No. We're like 1 mobility short of a flank. We take 1 shot and reload. There's not a whole lot else to do. Well, I guess we can find out if this is possibly a flank.
Okay.
I don't think it is, though. No, same odds either way, basically. It's a good hit.
I'm all out.
Just trying to get a little bit of XP before we finish the mission, basically.
Come on, Commander.
Although the lagginess of this game, it's still, something's weird. It says it's playing at 40 frames per second, or 40 to 50 frames per second, and I only record at 30, so it's not like that's a big deal. But for some reason it's sounding really bad. Should have done this. No, we already had holo targeting, so it doesn't matter. Alright. That guy gets to live. We tried. Do you just need to be in here at the end of the turn? I guess that's it. I'm surprised that the mission didn't end when we went in there. I thought that's how that worked.
Ready to go.
I'm ready.
The laggy game audio is really getting on my nerves. What? How can that possibly... No. No. I refuse. The game is lagging like no tomorrow. But before we wrap this episode up, no. Not allowed. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. No, that's the wrong one. Why didn't we get the activation?
X-ray on the move. They're flanking us.
Oh man, the audio is still... Maybe the game is bugging out on me. Oh, I'm back at turn 2. It didn't save the turn I wanted to save. I'm sorry. I'm gonna run through this really quickly because the noise is driving me crazy with the sound effects and the lag. But I'm gonna try to zip through this. I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but on my end it's really bad. Like, I've never seen the game play this badly before, and I don't know what the problem is. Neither my GPU or my CPU are at 100%, but it's still just trash. I'll try to repeat the steps I did so we get the same sort of kills. Yeah, sorry chat, sorry YouTube. I don't know why exactly it's causing all these problems, but...
All of the transponders are now transmitting. Now
yeah, that's really... It's like it's getting worse as time's going on. Maybe it's like hard drive or something. Like the encoding... No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know.
Moving out.
Oh, I guess we didn't get... Oh, we lost... I put the... Yeah, okay. We didn't have line of sight, so I couldn't suppress him with squad sight. So that was different than last time. Which is a bit scary.
To that location.
I just need to finish this mission. Let's say because I know the one's going to drop down over there that we weren't able to kill, we do that. Come on, XCOM. Just a little bit longer. Oh, come on, opportunist.
we have to get that train moving on.
What is wrong with this game? Well, we took more hits than we would have the way it should have gone, but... I don't even want to kill these guys. I just want to... Oh, he's on automatic overwatch. Okay, hold on. We gotta deal with this guy first. Wow, like, it is literally getting worse as time goes on.
I need ammunition.
Sorry, everybody. We're almost done. Yeah, it is getting worse as time goes on. I don't know what's causing it, but we're almost done here. Alright, now why did this not activate last time? I was clearly inside the zone.
Nice job.
This time it worked perfectly.
Looks like all
I don't know what the problem was then.
the train is ready to leave the station. Once it crosses
Okay, this is...
the battleship.
You can't handle it, Central.
Surprise.
Even the video, the cutscenes, I can't even skip. Alright, well, good news is we won the mission, and we should have won the mission, so reloading was not save scummy. That's why I don't play on Iron Man, because that should have been a success the first time around, unless you could see something I did wrong that I don't understand. But yeah, we need to call this a wrap. Something is not working. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the game is really, really choppy. So, our specialist assault took a really nasty wound. Our gunner did as well due to the reload, but we'll worry about that kind of stuff later on. The good news is we can get the next mission, the fancy battleship mission, in a month or two, which is pretty awesome. And some money, of course. Of course. Wow, even the mouse cursors. Alright, let's just get this save in. Alright, that's it. Gotta call it here for a variety of reasons. Thanks for watching, YouTube. See you guys next time.